If you asked me, I'm gonna bet that everybody encounters somebody that makes them feel a certain way. In my humble opinion, it's often those who seem to be quite different from whom I am. Long story short, I've been through a lot of emotions in my life, so when I meet somebody who shows so little of it, it can be unsettling. Body. My guilty pleasure is that I tend to gravitate toward people who display emotions in ways that make me feel comfortable, like signals that help to feel connected and safe. For example, through their body language, facial expressions, word choice, or tone of voice. Instinctively, like changing into a bird, these little things make me feel at ease in their presence. But to keep the line in order, I will explain a few signals that feel welcoming to me. Body language. Is your posture open or not? Are you standing directed towards me, or is your back the only thing I can see? Tone of voice. Do you sound annoyed when we talk, or is there any interest in your voice? Word choice. Do you keep your answers short, indicating that the conversation shall stop? Facial expressions. The goal is never to be as stereotypical as a cliché construction worker yelling after you to demand to smile, but could you, at least for once, smile? All these things I do take into account to decide if I feel welcomed or not. Regardless, I do understand that not everybody cares about that. And I do understand that not everybody pays attention onto those smaller things, especially if they just met somebody. To sum it up, I get that I'm hyper-analyzing. But still, those factors contribute a lot into if I like you or not. So when I encounter people who are less expressive, whether in public or just in general, I often feel like there's no way to connect with them. It's a strange feeling, maybe even controlling, but these small signals help me to feel connected and at ease when I'm with others. How I see these people. I often perceive these people as cool, untouchable, or even intimidating, sometimes even arrogant. But when I reflect on it, I realize that they may not actually be arrogant. For me, it's just that their emotional detachment makes them seem unreachable, and that makes them stand out. They give off an aura of distance that feels hard to breach. The question. What would someone need to do to give you the impression of being arrogant, untouchable, or simply cool? What qualities would make someone seem out of reach to you? Conclusion. I don't like you. More often than not, it turns out that these people are the opposite of me, especially in ways that I might secretly admire, or traits that I might wish to have myself. I think that's what makes them seem intimidating. That's what makes them cool, and often why they can evoke feelings of arrogance or envy. Teaser for the next video. Less deserving. The next video will be about why I don't like you. 5 things not to do when you have a problem with someone's presence. Stay tuned.